Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about my Louise Carmen cover and whether Traveler's Notebook, like the standard size, can fit in it. So this came out of a question that one of my friends on Instagram asked about whether I can use these notebooks that we use for the standard Traveler's Notebook. Just gonna show it for reference, and whether it can fit fairly comfortably in the Louise Carmen. So just as a recap, the Louise Carmen cover that I have is the roadbook, which is the equivalent of a A5 slim or a wide if we're talking about like the chic sparrow sizes. So that's the equivalent, the same as like I can't even say cahier size for the moleskin, because I think the smaller ones are also called cahier, so never mind. Anyways, A5 slim approximately. So I think someone also had asked me here on YouTube whether you can use those inserts, and I said it's sort of awkward, which it was when I had first tried it, but after my friend had asked, I decided to try it again. So I'm actually gonna show it to you guys here on video. So I'll try a couple of different configurations, sorry, with different combinations of notebooks. So just to remind everyone what it looks like, this is what it looks like with the A5 Slim notebooks, and I'm actually going to take everything out. So bear with me. So I really haven't changed my setup for my Louise Carmen in a while. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So I do have the portfolio. I am going to take that one out as well, just for demonstration purposes. So again, just a reminder, for the road book, it does have about like 3 to 6 elastics. So as you can see, you got like 3 in the foreground and then 3 in the background. I've only been using the first 3. However, depending on the configuration, I'll be using 1 more. So I'm going to start off with, okay, I have a lot of notebooks. Let's start off with 2 of the slim ones and then 1 thicker one. This one is from Planner Monkey Co. So I think this is like a 200-page notebook. So we're going to try with these 3. So just bear with me. There's like lots of stuff inside of them as well. So that's 1. I think when I was doing this earlier, when I was showing it to her, it was a little awkward just because it dragged at the bottom. So I don't know if between the standard and the A5 Slim, if my notebooks are just like a millimeter off or something. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just looking at it funny because like, what happened here? I'm just looking at it funny because the size is just so different from what was previously in here. So okay, just making sure I'm centered. Okay, so we got 3 standard notebooks in here, and then so because it's like naturally folded like this, you know, it's like that, so it's, you've got that big space. I mean, I was trying it earlier where like I tried inserting a pen, so it's not a very good example. I wonder if the Lamy will fit. It's such a... Nope, that's too big. One moment. Okay. We're going live with the unpreparedness, but I just wanted one that will go on the clip. So, okay, I put a Parker Jotter in this pen clip. Traveler's Company. So I'm just gonna slide that in one of the inserts. So, I mean, if you do it like that and left it out the way that it was, I mean, you've got some space where your pen is holding rather comfortably. So if I hold it like that, I mean, you know, you can tell there's like a gap and you can feel it. And for me, I personally don't like feeling that. But I mean, it will hold your pen quite nicely in that sense. So that's one. So like, again, I think you can see it. It doesn't look awkward from the camera. I'm just peeking at it, But again, you can feel that gap. So I don't know if that's something that, something to take into consideration and whatnot. So that's one way. Now I'm going to take it out. And okay, like I mentioned, like it naturally inclines like this, naturally folds that way. I'm going to try folding it a little further in and closing it. And I mean, looks like it's doable. I was saying earlier that it was, when I was showing it to her, and it did feel a little awkward. So it's, I don't know if it's because I'm like pressing it, but I could feel that like there's a gap somewhere and I'm not used to it. Again, just a bit of background. This is my only trifolder that I own. So I mean, I know Elysian Paper has it, Hand Stitch Leather Tea also has it. It's not a type of configuration that I'm inclined to. I don't know why. With Louise Carmen, I just naturally like it with them. But so I don't know if it's natural to feel like that with this. But I mean, it seems to work. I guess if you keep standard traveler's notebook inserts like this for some time, I'm sure the fold will naturally get used, like it'll naturally get used to that sort of like molding. So it will work out. So that's what it is like with 2 slimmer inserts and then 1 thicker insert. So now I'm going to try with taking that out. I'm going to try with 2 more slim inserts. So it's going to be a total of 4. So again, and this time I'm actually going to use one of these inner inserts. So inner elastic, sorry. What's nice about these elastics is it's not, I don't know if you guys ever tried using like the inner elastic of the standard traveler's notebook. So again, to use this inner one, I've tried it before and it really holds my notebooks really awkwardly. But I noticed with this one, with the Louise Carmen, it actually holds it fairly nicely, actually. So, which is cool. So this is with 4 slim inserts. And now I'm going to do this. So, again, it's doable. But again, I find it a little awkward, personally. It does pop up quite a bit. Like, it feels like there should be another insert inside. I don't know if you guys ever encounter that kind of issue. I personally don't like it. So, I mean, it's doable. It'll hold. Maybe if I put another insert, like a 5th one, maybe it'll feel more compact. And maybe that's the feeling that I'm looking for. So maybe I'll even do a 5th one right now. Please bear with me. And I'm using a lot of school notebooks actually to demonstrate this. So I'm going to do a 5th one. Let's see. Maybe that feeling will go away. Because like also, oh, this one's a little tight. Wow. Okay. All right, so we're heading towards tightness here. I think the reason also is that if you go on Instagram, I haven't really seen anyone try it like this. So I mean, I don't know. So this is now with 5. So that's feeling a little better now. So that feels a little more compact. But yeah, slipping that 5th notebook, I can feel the tightness now coming with the elastic on the side. At the back, I mean, it's popping just a little bit, so it doesn't feel fully structured, if that makes any sense. Again, if you're used to floppy leathers, I think that's fine. But for me, it feels just a little like it's still popping up, like there's still space. I don't know what I'm chasing here, but in terms of the back, it's pretty centered. Doesn't look that much off. I should have flipped it earlier when it was with the other inserts, because I noticed it seemed off center. Not that, I don't know if you look at the back very often of your traveler's notebook or whatnot, but let's just put that out. Let's cover it up again, popping up just a little bit. Okay, slightly off center. I don't know if that's something that would trouble you necessarily. And then again, if I were to take out the other two notebooks and put back, oh, before I put back instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the last one. I'm going to put back the Planet Monkey Co. Insert. And now, I think I did this earlier. Feels a little more compact like this. So I feel like maybe it's a personal thing with me. I like that sort of amount, I don't know, thickness or something. And then the back looks fairly centered, looks pretty normal. So I mean, that works. And then just to show you earlier when it was only the two and I took out, we didn't have this one. It looks like this. So again, a little off center. So that's sort of like the different ways that I played around with it. Again, I don't know, if you guys have trifolders from other brands, does it normally do that where it feels like it pops like that? Like it doesn't feel compact. It has some space. So I don't know. Again, I don't know if it's because like it's used to holding A5 slim notebooks that like it feels like that, and maybe over time it'll feel more compact. I'm not sure, just because I don't use this notebook for this with these sizes. Sorry, I'm so tired now. This month has been crazy. So yeah, it's doable. It's doable. It's just, I don't know, personally for me, maybe it's a preference for me. I just don't like that feeling that there's space or pockets of air in there. So I don't know. What does it look like on your end? Like, does it look like it fits well? Like it naturally feels like it can work? I don't know. Feel free to ask me any questions about more of like how it feels. If you want pictures, and if you're following on Instagram, more than happy to take some photos for comparison. I guess it also works in my case because I mean, I think it would still work depending on like what your engravings were. I mean, mine is on the side, so I mean, regardless, it works out fine. I mean, I've seen some people with engravings inside. So, I mean, I think it still works out fine. Maybe if you had engraving across, no, it shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue because like I think it would still hold that way. So, yeah, I don't know if there's anything else you want me to try. Depending on how long it is, it could be a short and I could do it like that. But yeah, do let me know what you think of that, if that's normal for it to feel like there's pockets of space in a trifold. From what I've seen on Instagram, it doesn't look like that. So yeah, again, let me know. Happy to chat, happy to show different configurations if you're wondering about like inserts and whatnot. And yeah, I hope you found this video informative. To the person who asked me that question a long time ago, sorry, I should have done maybe a proper video about it. So I hope that helps. And yeah, while we're on this topic, I should talk about the small one that I have, the pocket organizer. Reason being is that I mean, it's right now what I have in here is actually all pocket size, but during my last trip, I actually used this notebook, and it was fantastic because like I had my passport in here and then I had a notebook, and the notebook that I actually used was a passport size, and it actually worked. I mean, there was still a little bit of space, however it was still comfortable. So I think I uploaded that short here on YouTube. It's definitely on my Instagram, so do check it out if you're curious about that. And then again, more than that. So it seems to work out better, personally, in my opinion, with the pocket. I think because it's compact and this is just meant to hold 2 notebooks maximum. Whereas this one has more space. So like, again, it's naturally folding back out right now. So maybe you're able to train it to hold more standard notebooks over time. But yeah, I'd be curious if you guys are gonna try it, how it works for you. And yeah, so I hope this was informative. If you have any questions, again, do let me know. We can chat about it. And yeah, until next time, bye.